Good morning, everybody. I'm a teacher of the chair of languages, and today we are going to have an English lesson. You know, we have many parts of speech. One of them is nouns. And as you know, nouns answers to the questions what and who. But we have nouns, countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns. What are countable nouns? You may count nouns. They are singular. For example, a banana. You can say is a banana. And you may make plural form of banana, bananas. You add s, yes? Countable nouns are things we can count. We can say one banana, two bananas, etc. Or you may give another example. For example, for the countable nouns, in singular, we say apple. If it is one, you say one apple. Instead of one, you may put an indefinite article, an apple. If apples three, it is plural. Apples, you add es or s, you see? Pineapple, pineapples, it is plural. Cucumber, it is one. Cucumbers, three, you see? Strawberry. Pay attention to the end of the word strawberry. And we add es, and it changes the vowel y to the I. Strawberries. It is plural form of countable nouns. Grape. Grapes. Countable nouns, we add es to most nouns and o. Tomato. Tomatoes. Potato. Potatoes. But we just add s too. It is in addition radio, radios, you see, radio, radios. But here we add es, here s. Photo, photos. Uncountable nouns, we can't count them. For example, can you count salt, rice, love, education, knowledge? They are uncountable nouns. You can't say one rice. You can't say one water. You can't say one knowledge. You say, I eat rice every day. Here, the noun is rice, is uncountable. Do you know what is that word rice mean? Guruch, yes. I like rice. But don't say, I don't like rices. I like rices. I don't like rices, okay? Rice is an uncountable noun. You see, can you count rice? No, you can't. 1, 2, 3, 5. But you can say a kilo of rice. Uncountable nouns has only one form. It is singular. Rice is delicious. Knowledge is power. What is power? Knowledge. Knowledge is noun. It is uncountable noun. Uncountable nouns are things we cannot count. We can't put an s or an uncountable nouns. We can't say one rice, two rices, or three rices. One knowledge, two knowledges, or one water, two waters. We don't have plural form of uncountable nouns. Example of uncountable nouns: salad dressing, lettuce, ham, water, milk. And we use the construction there is and there isn't, there are not, and some, any. You may make some sentences to make sentences with the construction there is and there are. First of all, study the following table. There is, it is singular. There is, some, there are, there is. You see? There is some meat in the fridge. Meat is uncountable noun. That's why we use here is. We said above that uncountable nouns are always used in singular form. And you may say, there is some when noun is uncountable. There is some meat in the refrigerator. I have already said it. We use there are some when the countable noun is plural. Plural. We said that there are many students in the room. There are many pencils in my bag. We add here rules, pencils, plural form of the noun. That's why we use there is, there are. If we want to form a negative form with there is and there are, we use negation not. Yes? And there is not any milk in the shop. Look here. There is not, it is negation not, shortened form, and any. We use any pronoun with not. There is not any milk in the shop. There isn't any coffee in the shop. Coffee and milk are uncountable nouns. That's why we use the isn't. Isn't. And with negative aren't and isn't, we use any. There are not any dishes under the bed. You see? Here there are not any, are in plural, dishes in plural, and under the bed. Here we see the plural form. We use there isn't any when the noun is uncountable. We said there isn't any milk in the bottle. There is no water. There is no milk in the bottle. If it says there is no, we shouldn't put negation not. There is no milk in the bottle. We use there aren't any when countable noun is plural. There are not any dishes in the refrigerator. And we'll give you some quizzes. Put the correct form of the given words in the spaces. John is eating some potato. You see, some. It is plural, we said. Can we count potato? Yes. We add es. Is there any water in the jug? What do we use here? Any, yes. Mother says, go. Google, please give me some jam. Nothing. There are some fish in the river. Can we put here something? No. Because fish is uncountable. If you want to say, I have one fish, you may say a fish. But there are some fish. Plural form of fish is fish too. There are not any tomato on the table. There are not any tomatoes, because tomato is a countable noun. And put the correct answer into the spaces with some or any. We use some with positive sentences and any in negative and interrogative sentences. There is not sugar in the table. You see, not negation. And what should we put? Of course, any. There is not any sugar in the coffee. That's right. There are stars in the sky. You know, in the sky, there are some instead of many. And it is plural. We should put here any or some. That's right, some. There are some stars in the sky. They said, there are not roses on the table. Look here. I've said it is negative sentence. And here is negative not. And we should put here any. Just wait. the sentence. There are not any roses on the table. There are not any roses on the table. Father says, please give me oil. It is positive sentence. What should we put? Some. Okay, that's right. But we can't count oil, that's why we can't put S. Is there any orange juice? It is the question. There is some paper on the table. Paper is uncountable, that's why we put some. And then look, how many marks do you get? If you've done the test questions, if you have 8, 11, well done. If you had all exercises. 4 to 7, you can do much better. 0, 3, work hard, don't give up. It is all about countable and uncountable nouns. If you have any questions and if you don't understand, you may ask and we'll be in contact. Thank you for your attention. Keep well. Goodbye.